Hello and happy new year, Aries. How y'all doing? My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension. And today we are going to see what 2025 has in store for you today. I can't believe it. I feel like time is flying, okay? Like, I just have to say it. All right, but hopefully this year is full of blessings, beauty, abundance for everyone. But I will say, I feel like a lot of things are going to come full circle, right? And that's going to lead to a lot of new, beautiful energy for everyone, for the world as a whole. But, you know, in order to go towards new, beautiful beginnings, sometimes we have to have some uncomfortable endings. So we will see what this energy holds for us. I'm really excited for this new year. I think it's going to be a good one. I don't know. I just feel really good about it. I turned 27 this year, so I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. 27 feels like different. I'm like, that's wild. All right, but let's see what 2025 has in store for you today, Aries. Okay, just take what resonates for you. All right, and whenever you find this video is perfect. I'm going to go through each month. We're going to start with the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Normally, I end with the Oracle message, but I felt guided to start with the theme. So let's kick it off with the theme and see what's going on for Aries in 2025. Happy New Year. And I wanted to start with you guys because you guys are like the first zodiac, so I always like to celebrate like the zodiac New Year, because to me that feels more like the new year, right? Like where I'm from anyways, it's cold, and so everything's kind of dead, and it's just gonna get colder from here, so I like to celebrate that spring energy. But let's see what 2025 has for you. Okay, I love this. Number 16, The Leap. Ecstasy, bliss, belief. Okay, 2025 is popping for you, Aries. Look at that. Beautiful. Totally guided by the divine. Yes, there may be some obstacles, some hardship, but you are feeling light. You are feeling faithful. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, number 16 may be significant for you. And 16 makes 7, so that also makes me think of the Fool card, right? That's all about taking a leap of faith, being optimistic, childlike wonder. So I like it. All right, let's read out of the book exactly what this is talking about. And again, this is the oracles of the hidden worlds. So I feel like this is like kind of what's hidden, what the main theme of the year is going to be. So again, there's, different little mountains and rocks, meaning there may be some obstacles, but know that the overall theme is believe in yourself. Take a risk, go after it. Okay, let's talk about it. All right. So it says, there will come a moment when you feel sublimely and perfectly connected, when the sheer life force of the universe is directly linked to your own place of power. I am obsessed with that. Within this moment and this place, you have alignment, where all you have wanted becomes all that you are. You are enough, and you truly believe that, and therefore you will move forth in the direction of the soul's greatest desire. This time is coming for you, and all you need do is remember that you are enough and open yourself up to the power of the energy that has sought to reach you for so long. In this moment, there is no fear. In this moment, there is no hesitation. In this moment, the inner chatter of the voices of family and society, and even the fragmented aspects of ourselves, still and step back and let the pure connection between the universe and the fragment of the universe, which is your soul, rebond and reclaim the belief that you are blessed and deserve this wonder. Ooh, I have goosebumps. When this card comes, my friend, allow yourself to open up and absorb the power that is yours at this moment. It is time to connect and to take that leap of faith, and to know that if the connection is cared for and maintained and believed in, you can fly. It is no great project, nor is it about power in the world. It is about the experience that proves power in the world. Oh, wait. It is about the experience. I like that sentence went so well, though. It is about the experience that proves to us once again that you are a child of the universe and you are beloved. Prepare to have faith restored and for the ecstasy of the spirit to move through you once again. I am enough. I am part of the wonder that is the universe, and I am loved. I will wait no longer. Instead, I leap into the embrace of the universe. Wow. What a beautiful message. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, I love that, right? So, your main theme, Aries, is believing in your connection to the universe, believing that you are enough, letting go of fear, going forward with confidence, with bravery, and know that you are so loved. I'm looking at these butterflies on my shirt. Yeah, you are flying, you are soaring, you are fierce. And see, at the bottom of the deck, we have number 44, returning home, the Isle of Wonders, the Light Priestess. So, yeah, I just feel like you are going to feel at home again. You know, maybe you've gone through a lot of hardship. Maybe there's just been a lot of moving parts lately. And, you know, when you go through a lot, it kind of makes you feel disconnected from yourself, from others, you know? And I feel like this is the year where you kind of come back to yourself, come back to your soul, your true soul. You feel loved, you feel accepted, and you feel brave. And I like that. Okay. So we are going to just get an overall theme for each month. I'm just going to pull from the top and set out 12 cards. And then we've got the tarot to provide us with more detail and guidance for each month. All right, so let's see what's going on for Aries in 2025, January through December, please and thank you. Themes for Aries for each month in 2025. Okay. I said stop. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June. I wish I had a bigger desk. July, August, September, October, November, and December. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get me some extra space because I know I need it. Okay. Gorgeous. All right. Let's just set this here. Got the leap. Just move some crystals around. Cool. All right. Loneliness. Put this mic over here. All right. Let's talk about it. So, all right. So I'm just going to go over each theme, and because I can see like a good transition, a good storyline coming through here. I really like this. Okay, so there is January starting us off with loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. All right. And then we've got February, death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so with that, I definitely feel like the year might start off a little rough there, right? But you're learning to accept things there. You're learning to be with yourself there, which is very important, very beautiful. In March, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love, right? So there could have been certain situations that led to certain hardships there. And you are, let me show you guys the cards. You know, you begin really feeling the pain of certain things here, accepting it. And now we're forgiving it, okay? We're forgiving it because we understand we have to go through certain things. We have to learn certain things about ourselves. So it's all good, right? April, we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So you're feeling good in April, right? Because you've sat with yourself, sat with the emotions, accepted them, forgiven. Now you're feeling good. Okay. May, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Beautiful. So sometimes whenever you've overcome certain situations, you can sometimes get like, right, you can get remorse. You can feel guilty for showing up certain ways, for allowing certain things to happen to you, you know, whatever. So I feel like, yes, you're still happy and still doing good, but now that you're in a better space, you have the clarity that you didn't have before. And sometimes when you get that clarity, you can be like, dang, I should have done this differently. I wish I hadn't allowed this to happen, whatever. Okay. In June, we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So there could be some romance coming in the month of June. But I also feel like this is you appreciating all the different parts of yourself, knowing that if you hadn't done certain things a certain way or gone through certain things, you wouldn't be where you are now. So it's having appreciation not only for getting through what you got through, but appreciating the different parts of you that were so brave and able to do that. All right, in July, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So there could be some challenges coming in, or this could, again, have a new found appreciation for what you've been through. August, we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It feels like you're learning a lot here in July and August. I think that there could be some sort of challenge, hardship, obstacle, something where you learn you learn a lot about yourself, about what you're capable of, and it helps you realize, I can do a lot more than I may have thought before, We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Beautiful. Yeah, I just feel like July through September, you're learning a lot. Okay? You're learning a lot, becoming more confident. October, we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so there could be some sort of loss in October here, or again, maybe you and somebody or a situation, a job, whatever, have a misunderstanding, or you recognize, okay, it's time for me to go. I've outgrown something, whatever. In November, we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All right, we've got holiday time coming up around there as well. So you could be spending more time with friends, appreciating friends more, or with grief and friendship here, maybe recognizing, certain people are in your life for sometimes a season, a reason, a lifetime, right? So this could have been somebody's season, who knows? And then December, closing it out with perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, I like it. It seems like 2025 is going to be your year of really realizing what you're made of, okay? And appreciating all the people, all the scenarios, all the versions of yourself that helped you get there. There's still going to be some learning and growing here and there, but I think, again, with that leap card at the beginning, I think you're really understanding the co-creation that you have with the divine, and how if you want to become a certain version of yourself, if you want to go towards certain goals, you have to go through certain things to learn. All right. Let's get some more details on these messages, please, and thank you for Aries for 2025. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck, we do have the Hierophant. Yeah, you're definitely enhancing your connection with the divine right now, or during this year. You're gonna learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot. You have the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. I think you're learning to trust your heart, go towards things you're passionate about. Really take action based on things that are genuine to your soul. Yeah, I think you're learning to let go of, some toxic relationships possibly, or your fear of rejection, ideas on connections, any fears, blockages you may have. Feel those may be getting resolved. All right, but let's get into it. All right, we got a lot to go over. Okay, so in January, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So yeah, you could be feeling lonely in January. But I do feel like this is happening because you have to spend time with yourself. You have to go within, explore your feelings, explore your likes, dislikes, your triggers, things that, fulfill you. Like, you have to get to know yourself in this way. So I feel like that's why you are being forced to spend so much time alone. And again, you're learning to go from feeling lonely to just appreciating your alone time. That's what I feel. All right, tell me more about loneliness for Aries. All right, so we have the Emperor with the King of Pentacles. The Emperor is your card, Aries. The King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, in January, you could be really, really focused on work right now. Okay. There could be some sort of new promotion you got. Maybe you're starting a business or just things are really taking off for you. But yeah, I feel like you're very busy, which can make you feel lonely. You know, if you're all work and no play, you know what they say. Okay. We have the Two of Wands here with the Death card coming out. So the Two of Wands lets me know in January, you're definitely feeling like, okay, I may be having, you know, this promotion, this stability, this security, but is it fulfilling? Is it worth it? Is there more out there for me? The Two of Wands talks about, you know, there's a lot of comfort here, but I'm still missing something. I need to, like, I feel like you want more. You want more freedom, potentially. Okay, we have the Death card here. So there could be some sort of ending here, or just kind of reflecting on the need for a change. I definitely get the sense of some sort of burnout, possibly, or just feeling like just a lack of fulfillment. Okay, because we also have the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. All right, both of these cards talk about, you know, just juggling a lot, not being sure which way to go, just a lot of confusion. But the root of these cards is talking about what brings you fulfillment. What do you want to put your energy into? What do you want to focus on? When it comes to money, when it comes to romance, when it comes to friends, family, your spiritual, mental, emotional health, physical health. What does that look like for you? What matters to you in that sense? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's what you got to get into. Okay. So that's what January is looking like. Lots of things to consider. All right. Moving on to February, we have the Death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So we already saw the Death card before in the tarot, and we have it in the Oracle as well. So it definitely looks like you are closing a chapter here, or just something is changing. Like you have to let something go. Tell me more about the Death card for Aries. All right, we have the Three of Swords with the Three of Wands. Could be seeing a lot of threes in the month of February, maybe nines. Okay, but Three of Swords, Three of Wands. Okay, so again, you had the Two of Wands in January, so it looks like you made the decision. I feel like there was something that just was not fulfilling for you, so you had to decide, I need to walk away from this. Especially with the Emperor energy and the King of Pentacles, I think this has probably a lot to do with either work or maybe something to do with your finances, maybe your home. But I think for most of you, this probably has to do with career. But yeah, it was just time for something to end, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, you're really focusing on what brings you fulfillment, what makes you satisfied, what makes you feel good. With the Ace of Pentacles here, there could be a new job offer coming in, some sort of new investment, maybe an inheritance. There's some sort of opportunity that comes in here for you that allows for some sort of new long-term stability, right? The Ace of Pentacles, even though it's new, does talk about long-term. It talks about growth, security. So I definitely see a new opportunity here for growth for you. I like that. Okay, but we have the Nine of Wands with the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I definitely see you like really putting in work here, right? I feel like you're very focused, very determined. You want a new beginning. You want a new opportunity because look, you're tired. Okay, you've been through it here, Aries, and you just want a new start for yourself, and you're willing to do whatever you got to do to make that happen. Some of you may be willing to even move in order to get a new opportunity for yourself. Or maybe it could be like a longer commute, but you're like, I mean, it's worth it, you know? Okay. So in March, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay, so you could be needing to forgive someone in March here, right? So some of you guys, especially with the Three of Swords, Three of Wands, this potentially could be some of y'all losing your job or getting demoted or something like that, where you're forced to find something new. Now, this new thing, it is something that is much better for you, but it's kind of like the universe had to force it into action. So you might be having to forgive somebody for like letting you go or something like that. But in March, I think you get comfortable in this new setting and you're like, you know what? Even though I didn't like how this situation may have happened, or maybe what I did to make this happen, maybe you just left somewhere and didn't like put in a 2 weeks or something, or whatever. There could be a million scenarios. Um, but yeah, you're having to forgive yourself, forgive someone. Let's see. Tell me more about forgiveness for Aries, please and thank you. All right, we have the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. So yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, you're definitely like holding on to something here, right? Because that talks about like holding on tightly. That maybe you this could be you holding on to like the way you thought you were going to get your success or go towards stability. Maybe you thought you were going to stay at a certain company or business or whatever forever, and now all of a sudden things have changed, and maybe you're just having to kind of accept that and go through the motions that a changed plan can have on you. Like it feels like that. Okay, but nevertheless, we have the Chariot with the Ace of Wands, right? So yes, this may be an adjustment. Maybe it's different than what you thought your life was going to be like. But the Chariot, Ace of Wands, you're going towards your passion. Again, another ace. So I definitely see a lot of new beginnings for you in the beginning of the year. But recognize that even though it may have been uncomfortable how this came about, you're going towards something you really want to go towards. So just be grateful for the things that helped guide you that way, and focus on the future, focus on the horizon. All right, so let's get into April. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. Exactly. So yeah, I definitely see y'all. I'm looking at dolphins in here. Some of you guys may like dolphins or go on vacation where there are dolphins. But yeah, I definitely feel like your attitude is turning around here in April. You're just like, you know what? I'm happy that all this happened. At first, it was an adjustment, but I'm feeling good now. So let's see what's going on. Tell me more about happiness. Ooh. Yeah, with the Moon card, I think at first, like we said, there was a lot of adjustment here. And maybe this adjustment kind of brought up some subconscious fears, doubts, things like that. Maybe all of this change made you have a lot of fear in regards to instability, or maybe feelings of worthiness, whatever the case may be. You recognize that it was more than just this situation. You recognize, okay, this may be deeper than what I'm actually handling right now. It goes deeper. Okay, because we have the Ace of Swords. So there was some clarity that came through when it comes to your fears and your blockages, and that's a beautiful thing. It's always uncomfortable to have these things be brought up, but it's so beautiful whenever you're like, okay, let me look in the mirror with this. Let me see what's really going on within me. And that's the key to your happiness. You reclaimed your power from those doubts and fears. Okay, another ace, by the way. So 2025, I'm telling you, lots of new beginnings. All right, we have the High Priestess. So yeah, now instead of like fearing the moon, you're sitting with the moon. You see that? It's beautiful. You're trusting yourself. You're connecting with the divine, like this card said. You're feeling good. Okay, and with the Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, right? It's not to say that, you're always going to feel amazing and have no worries, no doubts. That's not real, right? But in the moments where you are overthinking, where you are worried, you know when to pull in from your heart space and let your heart guide you, not your mind, not your fears. You know when to listen to your intuition and to be vulnerable and communicate with loved ones, yourself, journaling, whatever, to walk yourself through this. So that way You're not letting that fear guide you. I love it. Snaps all around. All right, so in May, we do have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so with this guilt here, this could be, maybe you felt guilty about maybe the way you responded in the past. Maybe you feel guilty about allowing certain people to treat you a certain way, whatever the case may be. Know that guilt, regret shows growth. So that's a normal part of this process. Tell me more about guilt. With the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands, I definitely see a lot of success coming your way, right? So again, sometimes whenever we are feeling good and we get those blessings, we feel bad for second guessing ourselves or the plan the divine had for us, right? But I'm letting you know it was all, everything's happening exactly how it's meant to happen. So no need to worry or judge yourself or anyone else, okay? But something beautiful is coming your way, right? With the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Tens always talk about closing out cycles. So yeah, there's a lot that has changed for you. And as you're going towards this new way of being, it's normal to look back in the past and be like, dang, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have responded that way or let that happen or whatever. That's okay, and that's part of this process. So don't hold yourself back. Don't judge yourself. It's all happening exactly how it's meant to. Because if you knew then what you know now, you would be a totally different person with totally different people around you, doing a totally different purpose. Like you wouldn't be you. Okay, so allow yourself to learn and grow because that's part of being human. Okay. So in June, we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So there could be some romance going on, maybe loving yourself and everyone involved in certain situations, having no appreciation for people in the past. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, we have the Tower with the Eight of Pentacles. I am obsessed with this. This is so beautiful. You have love for your Tower moments. You have love for the moments that you had to spend alone back in January, having to focus on yourself and figure out what works for you. Because the Tower it's one of my favorite cards. It talks about how something came crumbling down because it was meant to, you know? Talks about how you have to take a leap into the unknown because you have to learn how to bet on yourself and trust in the divine. With the Eight of Pentacles here, like you have so much appreciation for the time you spent with the shadow, the time you spent struggling, hitting rock bottom, having to dig your way back out of it, because you recognize that that is what made you you. To me, I know I personally would not be doing this kind of work. I would not love my life as much as I do, love myself as much as I do, if it were not for some of my darkest moments. When you have those times to reflect on and see how much you've grown and see how far you've come and see what you're really made of, there's nothing more beautiful, you know? And yeah, it's really hard to, while you're in the midst of it, hold on and know that, okay, this is going to be for a reason. Like, obviously, that's really hard to accept or believe in, but when you get out of it, it's amazing. That's why I always tell people, give yourself the chance to fall in love with your life because it's going to be beautiful. I love that. That's a beautiful energy. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So in July, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, I mean, with what we just saw, yeah, I love it. This is exactly like why I do alchemy healing sessions to help people turn their pain into power, is because I know that everything happens for us to learn, for us to become who we are meant to be. And when you can fall in love with that and have appreciation for that, you're unstoppable. Okay? All right, let's keep it moving and grooving. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah. So yeah, you have learned that you are a fighter. You are so strong. And also I love the Seven of Wands because it shows that no matter what you're up against or what you have on your side, know that you will always prevail, because you will. Okay? And this is just all about raising your confidence and loving yourself, your emotions, your highs, your lows, all the same. This is beautiful. You're really falling in love with yourself, appreciating your past, appreciating everything that's molded you into who you are. I love that. Alrighty, so we have self-esteem for August. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Beautiful. So I feel like this could be you really finding your purpose or just gaining a lot of confidence. I mean, you've been through so much and it's all coming full circle for you. I love it. Period. The only card we need for that. Temperance. The only card. I love it. Sagittarius energy here. So with Temperance, this is the epitome of things coming full circle. Temperance really is one of my favorite cards because this is the card that says you can't learn without experiences, right? So I always tell people, we are not printers, right? We don't come with manuals or books that tell us what to do or what's going to happen, or if you do this, then that'll happen, and this is what this means. No, we don't have any of that. We have experiences that teach us that. And so you've really learned to appreciate what all these experiences teach you. You recognize that without them, you wouldn't know who you are. You wouldn't be who you are. You wouldn't be wiser, smarter, kinder. So you're just appreciating everything. That's all about peace, balance, and harmony. I love it. I love it. All right, so in September, I don't know, we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Beautiful. So you could be definitely getting into more spiritual work, kind of really getting into that leap energy and really connecting with the divine in whatever way that means, right? I always like to tell people spirituality, connecting with your soul with the divine, that's such a unique individual path that, some people scribbling on paper is connecting with the divine. For some people, it's walking around barefoot. For me, it's playing with my tarot cards, meditating, breath work, right? Other people, it's, cooking, whatever feels right for you. I'm excited. Okay. Gorgeous. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I like it. So yeah, I definitely see a lot of abundance for you in September with that Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, especially with the Queen, because the Queen energy, feminine energy, is all about receiving, attracting, okay? So with the King of Swords, I definitely see you learning more about like your true morals and values, what your truth is, standing in your authenticity, but not forcing other people to go along with it. But like just honoring it yourself. I feel like you really, really know yourself here in September. Okay, so moving from that level of authenticity is bringing you a lot of abundance, a lot of security. I think you're really thriving here in the month of September. Looks like you're feeling good. There could be some travel for you. If you are traveling, though, I see you traveling alone. Some of you guys could see a bunny in September, have something like significant with a bunny. I don't know, maybe a magician, a magic show. Fun. Okay. In October, we do have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. So there could be some sort of loss here, whether it's an ending of a relationship, a job, or someone literally passing. I'm not sure. So let's just get into it and see what Spirit is talking about. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, with the star card, we have the star card, Three of Pentacles, Judgment. So, yeah, some of you guys, there could be a passing. Okay, just because, this is Judgment Day, right? So it's kind of like, you know, that energy. And then I also am looking at the Three of Pentacles and this person with like the gray hair. So it could be somebody that's like considered an elder, a mentor, something like that. But with the star card, this is somebody who has lived a very full life, someone who had a lot of hope and faith. Could have been an Aquarius, maybe. Um, but it's almost like they're saying, when you look up at the stars at night, I'm there. You'll see me there. Okay. If it's not that, there could be a big decision that you're making with Judgment Day, right? It's funny, I keep calling it Judgment Day. But with Judgment, there's a big decision, a big realization, okay? And this could be something about your purpose, your dreams, something that really brings you fulfillment. And with the Three of Pentacles, you could be ending certain friendships or partnerships, work partnerships, in order to pursue that, okay? All right. In November, we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So, especially if you guys are going through a lot in October, I definitely see you spending a lot of times with friends, family. And if this is like a big member of the family, like say they hosted a lot of the holidays, then I could definitely see maybe spending time more with friends. I don't know. I don't want to speak on it too much because I don't think you all are going to go through that. But, I love this. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, the Fool card, and the Knight of Wands. So let me show you guys the Fool card, right, in comparison. Isn't that cute? I love it. So, yeah, okay. I definitely see that there could be like some close family members, friends that really like what's the word? They like inspire you, they hype you up, they motivate you to go after something that you're really, really passionate about. So this could involve travel, moving. Definitely get the vibe that there's going to be a lot of traveling for you in 2025. But yeah, it's like there's somebody that's like really hyping you up to just go after something, to just do it. Okay? I like that energy. With the Six of Pentacles here, this could be somebody who like helps invest in you, maybe an inheritance there. Tell me more about the Fool and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, especially if y'all have like somebody that's passing in October with the Six of Swords. See another old gray-haired person. This person is definitely like guiding you, protecting you, watching over you. Okay? Because yeah, there's something that you're meant to do, something that you are very passionate about, and you should go towards it. All right, last card for 2025. We have Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. All right, feeling unstoppable in December. I love that. You've had quite the year, let me tell you what. Okay. Oh my God. I'm sorry. We have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm just going to say it feels like the person, if it's not the person that passed, obviously, the person, the friend that may have like really motivated you and inspired you here, feels like that person may be doing something shady. Okay, because in December I just see like a lot of disappointment, betrayal, and it feels like Two of Swords, something totally caught you off guard. And with the Six of Pentacles, it was somebody you really trusted. Okay, somebody who appeared very generous, but the whole time, I don't know, they just were not what they seemed. Tell me more about the Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. Wow. We have the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Devil. I mean, geez, what a way to end the year. It's gonna be a kind of a gut to a punch to the gut, right? The end of the year. But let me tell you what, I'd rather know now than later. Okay. And with the Empress here, the World card, something's coming to an end, but it's the exact boost you need to have a better life. It's almost like somebody was around you that could not be trusted. So before you go and be successful and have this amazing thing pop off for you, they had to be revealed. And it's going to be very unfortunate. Somebody that's really, really close to you. But yeah. Now, if it's not that, then maybe the person who possibly had passed here, maybe you're just learning how to cope with that and learning a lot. But I don't know, I do feel deeper that there's somebody you can't really trust, but it's going to be revealed to you, so don't worry too much about it. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus. Yeah. All right. Well, what a way to end it off. Okay, let's close out. Any advice for Aries for 2025? All right, we have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be people that try to come at you. Obviously, we see that. You just show them love. Kill them with kindness, okay? Because no, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Anyone that's going to do you like this, it's their loss, okay? And you show them that by being kind, by sticking to your true self and not giving your power away to ego, chaos, confusion, and madness, okay? You got this, Aries. Because let me tell you what, you're popping off. You are. And it's going to be something where it may be hard at first, but the divine, you're going to see how the divine has your back. I'm telling you what. Okay? All right. That's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give me a like, a little comment, and go ahead and subscribe. Okay? All of that helps the channel grow. Please and thank you. Definitely check out your other placements, Rising, Moon, Venus, if you're into some love, see what's going on there. All right, but that's all I got. If you would like a personal reading, or you want a healing ceremony, or to join my newsletter to get content, exclusive content, discounts, all that good stuff, check out my website. Okay, that's going to be linked down below. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. Happy New Year. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.